Dan here, the East Beach Shop. We're at the farm of forgotten projects. I always forget I have stuff here. Oh yeah, the opal. Anyway, as you can see, we have a bunch of snow. It's been kind of coming and going. I think it's supposed to be nice weather again this week coming. I think after that, we're destined for snow this year. Who'd have thought? So what I wanted to do before we got too much snow was go over these projects because one of them's going to come home. It's actually been a while. I didn't think it was that long ago, but 2 summers ago, I bought a pair of first-gen Camaros, thinking I was going to work on them, be all excited, and they have since sat for the last 18 months. These were not cheap, and they were not close. I had to get them from, it was like a 9 or 10 hour drive away, and I had to buy a pair of them, so they were a package deal. And yeah, so this one here is a 67, and this one here is a 68. And I think we're gonna start working on them here in the next few weeks to a month, maybe, you know, Christmas time, maybe in the new year. That's kind of the plan here coming up. So anyways, I want to get these things kind of towed out of here and moved before we get frozen. Because last year, I don't know if I can find the video or picture, but they were like, it drifts in here, there was snow right over them, which was not great. So here's the story. I bought this from a body shop in one province over, and the guy was building it, gonna build his kids, and when they turned, I guess 18, graduated high school, he built them a car. So his daughter graduated and built her a truck, and his son was going to graduate and he wanted a Camaro. So what happened was he bought this Camaro. I think it was this one first, maybe not. Nah, it was that one. He bought this one first, and they were going to start working on it, and then this one popped up, so he bought this one, and then the third one came up that was even further done. So we'll start with the 67. We're gonna go through them all and see what, because I just jammed all sorts of parts in them. So the 67, man, it's like frozen snow, ice snow. It's rough. I mean, there's, hello, nothing there. It's a bone stock, hasn't been touched. I don't even know how rotten it is underneath. I was hoping I could maybe look at it. It's got a cowl hood on it. That's kind of cool. So this is a fairly complete car. No glass in it on the side. But it's got, well, I guess when I say complete, I might have been fooling myself. I actually thought this one was 100% complete, but it's definitely not. But it has been messed with. So this is obviously driven until it wasn't. And then that's it. I don't even know if there's a motor in it or anything. But this is what it is. We'll start unpacking it here. The 68, it has been started and a lot of work's been done to it. So I'll strap down, won't do that. I believe this thing is a whole rebuilt front end, new brakes, everything. Like the subframe is all brand new. It does have floor pan patches in it. See, it came with all this. This is what I want to take home. These are brand new repop fenders. That one's got a fiberglass hood on it. This is just a flat steel hood. And I actually think at home, I have a cowl hood, a steel cowl hood. There's more than enough parts to put these both together as rollers for sure. But probably, I don't know what there is for parts to get them completely done. I'm actually storing a lot of parts still in Saskatchewan at my buddy Josh's place, all the little inside stuff that was nice. So we actually had to make a trip out there. There were seats for it, all sorts of stuff. Anyways, this one has floor pans in it by the looks of it. It's had quarters put on, but just kind of barely. I don't know where they put them on. They're just stupid snow. Oh yeah, they're joint here. So they're not like a full quarter. The decklit's rotted out on this one. Oh, there's parts. This one has a decent trunk floor by the looks of it. And I mean, I don't even know I don't even know what's all here, but it is. This car, unfortunately, was sandblasted or soda blasted. So I'm pretty sure it's mostly bare metal. I mean, obviously, I know I've had it outside, but this didn't happen for me. It sat outside for 10 years before I got it. I'm having second thoughts, babe. Well, I guess I need a screwdriver for that. So, I guess we should unload the parts for this one. There's 4 fenders in here. And I think I have fenders in the basement at home. I know I have doors at home. There is like parts for days. Oh. So we can get in here. Start treating stuff a little better. Oh, there's doors in here too. Holy mackerel. All right, well. Oh no, these are quarter panels. I know what I'm looking at. Everything's so tiny.
The nice thing about no glass is you can literally just slide stuff right out.
Yeah. Yeah, so this must be the panels that I have put on, but I don't know if I'm going to use these or if I should spend money. So, yeah, these are 67 ones. I think 68s have marker lights. I don't know a lot about these things. I do know I like the 67s because they have the wing window. So I think this is going to be the builder. And this one will be, I don't know if we should sell it, turn it into a race car down the road. Just keep it because the price of Camaros lately, well, anything, it's just craziness. Maybe somebody wants to trade for something good. Oh, no, I don't want your 88 grand marquee. So I think, yeah, I want to go through it all and see what I want to order. This one, I was at the auto parts store, and they have also, and stuff's cheap for these things, I will say. The car itself is expensive, but the sheet metal's not bad. They have a full floor, mini tub rear trunk. It's like $1,200. And then if I put a full quarter on, it would wrap over and then it would join here and in the trunk. So it'd be a lot less body work. I know I have brand new doors at home. There's, like I said, brand new fenders here. Oh, these are 68 fenders. So that's for this car. I wonder what I have at home. I should have maybe looked, eh? And then, yeah, this one's got keys in it. This one doesn't.
Good thing nobody drove off with it.
Drove off. Okay, well, I'll get the hoods popped here. We'll get a few things out what I'm going to take. We'll make a list and kind of go from there. We'll be back shortly after these messages from our sponsors. Turns out Danielle wanted to listen to my heavy breathing. Load stuff.
Yeah, can you turn when you're breathing so heavy? Well, people don't like knowing you breathe.
I don't know what any of this stuff is.
There's so much in it.
Yeah. Well, I feel like at the time I paid up for all these things, and now I've come around to maybe realizing I got a okay deal. Okay, so here there is some mismatchness, but again, I am not. These are all brand new. I'm not an aficionado, but 67 and 8 I think are very, very similar. 67 has the wing windows, and I think 68 just has marker lights. So these two fenders here have the hole. This one doesn't. So I think that's 67. And then bumpers. That one has bumpers, but I don't know. I don't know if these are worth anything or if you can repop them. Or they sell them repopped or what.
This would have been a way funner job in the summer.
Yeah. Yeah. Header. And then these doors must be the original. I feel like there's glass in those. So we'll probably take that as well, I guess. Oh no.
More grunting. Oh yeah, there's glass.
There is glass.
Yeah, you're touching it.
Oh, these are heavy. Stupid heavy glass doors.
You're not even gonna know it's heavy.
Huh. This car's pretty good. It's got, look at this. Hi guys. So yeah, this might be the builder maybe. Not the other one. So it's had floors put in, I assume. There's a seam there. And then, yeah. I don't know where it's been. Across there for sure. This looks like it might be factory original. Maybe they went down there. Ratchet shifter. This one's a column shift column. Think it'll start? Oh, the key doesn't even turn. Wow.
Can you make sure you tell them that it wasn't my fault about the sound?
The froze, the microphone froze. Anyway, oh, that feels nice. So what I started doing is kind of moving stuff around. So I put the 68 fenders back in the 68. I think I'm gonna take all, this is like the little vent. This must be under bumper stuff. That must be between the fenders. We'll take that because it's light and easy. We'll take that fender. We'll leave the bumper. I pulled the hood off. So as you can see, this is all brand new. And it was, I don't know, all taken down to bare metal and painted by the looks of it. But this is a power steering deal. Manual brakes. There is no brakes. It's got drum backing plates and stuff, so I guess who knows what they're gonna do there. But yeah, it's all kind of ready to go. It's got new subframe bushings on it. This is one that somebody did some work to it and then lost interest. You know, classic, that's when DD Speed Shop swoops in.
If you were gonna buy just one of these though then, which one do you think would be the better buy?
Well, this one for me. So this one right here is just like that 57 where somebody had a vision, they took it all apart, they cut it all up, they started putting things together. Now, I don't know if the body shop guy did the work or someone else. And that's always what worries me. When someone else is doing the body work, it's like, you never really know. I mean, if it's cheap, by all means, take a look at it. We'll get it home and we'll see if we can square it all away. And I think that's the big thing, is you almost got to assemble this car, put the doors on it, put the fenders on, put the hood on, put the deck lid, kind of like we've done on the 57, make sure the doors still open and close and make sure it looks good, and then you can carry on. This car is typically what I would want, mostly because it's a little bit more complete. Like this one, like I don't know if there's a grill for it or any of that stuff. So you buy it, then this thing will nickel and dime you to death trying to find all the little stuff. Meanwhile, this one, even though it's kind of beat, not in great shape, everything is there. I think this is just, the hood's just sitting on this. Oh, this is a metal hood. I thought it was fiberglass. So this, I mean, this one, metal cowl hood's gonna be worth a few bucks. Watch the paint. Did that look as sexy as I thought it did on camera? Oh, September 1993. Sandal.
No, built for Sandy.
Oh, Sandy. Well, Sandy, didn't work out for you. Oh, this one has a motor in it. So this thing, what do you gotta do? So this thing here's got a small block Chevrolet, by the looks of it. Rotten out rad cradle. I don't think that's gonna run. Some sort of transmission. Oh, it also has power steering. Manual brakes. Drums. So this is very similar to the other car. The subframe mounts look good. Subframe looks decent. Does this one steer? It does. One of them didn't steer, I thought, or maybe just had flat tires. What's the problem? So, again, this one hasn't been messed with, so it's rotten, but it hasn't been screwed around with, which I kind of like. So this one's got a deck lid in the back. Oh, honestly, the floors don't look as bad in this one as I remember. Oh, no, yeah, they're bad. It's got a Grant wheel in it, though.
That smells.
What? Sorry about that. Here's the key. You just keep unloading parts and stacking them on the other car you own, which you... Man, I miss this car.
You don't smell that?
I don't know. Oh yeah, that's old car. Wow, when something smells when it's frozen, that's how you know it's bad. Okay, so this is a 67 Fender. Like all brand new stuff. That's still the...
Price tag?
Yeah. I don't know how much those cost to buy new, if they're expensive or not, but... And I don't know how much stuff we have at home, but lots. Oh. It does smell a little. Huh.
Smells more than old car smell.
No, something's living in here. They're not here now, they're not home. So this one's got back seat, by the looks of it. It does smell in here, yes. This must be... Ooh, a rocker maybe? Yeah. The rockers actually feel good on this one. Really the problem is the quarters. There ain't much left of them. The lower section's kind of rotten. This is going to be a bit of a task, this one. Conundrum. I don't know how much. That's a better car, but I kind of want a 67, you know what I mean? So we're really gonna have some struggles with that. Drive shafts. Oh, door panel. Camaro. 2 of them. It is not nice in here. I wonder. Man, why does it smell so bad? Hood hinge.
I'm saying when you find whatever.
Ugh, I don't blame you. Oh, there's glass in the back of this one. Oh yeah, there's taillights in the trunk. Oh, it's really bad in here. Ugh. Come on. These bumpers. This thing's got like. So there's bumpers in that. There's bumpers on this car. There's extra bumpers. Man, it is not nice. Well, I guess we'll take those. At least the same though. I don't know what these cars are. If anything's good or bad here. Why would I bring this home? Junk. That seat. I bet it's the seat that smells. No, it's not bad. It's not great. Ugh. Watch him. This must be the seat that was in that car. It's caught on something. Oh, you think that's Camaro stuff? In all your knowledge? Must be. Ugh. Man, this guy had a collection of electric fans, body panels. What else we got? Okay, well, oh, there's floor pad in here. It's like meant to be. Come around to the nice side. Oh. What the? Just rest that on that car. Oh, it's had a floor pan put in one side. It came with another. Oh yeah, this isn't too bad. Can I grab that? Oh! Tools. Oh, it's broken. Loud in my ears. So it's got two half pans and shell. So looks like a front floor's been put on. Inner rocker's a little unhappy. The back floor looks fine. And on that side, well, this is obviously the other half of the floor. Yeah, headliner. Huh? Everyone always asks, but headliner. So we got that floor. Now let's go on the other side. Hang on. Ah. Poor car. So, yeah, this one's about the same. It's had a little patch put on. The side looks in better shape, but it needs a floor pan put in there. Otherwise, honestly, this isn't too bad of a car. The real issue is going to be the quarter and the wheel tubs. I'll go we'll load some stuff in the truck, then we'll go on the other side there, because it's ugly on the inside. This one's pretty complete. Oh, no gauges. Man, what a disaster. All right, so I load everything up. What we're bringing here. So I'm just taking home the nicer things. So I got the quarter panels and the fenders. I swear I already have a set of these at home. And some of the little bits and bobs. I left all the 68 stuff, so the 68 fenders I left here. That side of the car is good. This is the side I want to show here. So the quarter is rotten. The tub's rotten, and just a little bit here is rotten, but honestly not bad. Maybe 4 inches up, so we can get that taken care of. Yeah. Slippery and I'm old. On this side, I'm gonna leave these doors out. I'm not gonna take them right now where we are. There is glass and all that in those doors, but we'll take these. Come look at this. They're not terrible, but the inner structure's Get closer. What are you scared of here? Up here. So it needs more than just skins. It would need some actual repair. But you know what? It's got handles. It's got mechanisms. It's got hinges. Everything we'll probably end up using. So I think we'll come back for that car in a few bits. If you want to see us come back and load it, let me know. Otherwise, we'll just have it in the garage. An upcoming video. Now, the real thing we have to decide is what direction to go with this thing. So, I mean, stock is not really an option because nobody likes stock anything, but I'll put floor, well, I think I'll put a full floor pan in, but maybe I'll just patch it. We'll have to see. The back section, they sell a rear frame section and floor and all that with widened tubs, which I think is probably the way to go, especially since the outer tubs are junk. This one, the inner tubs are junk. Probably the same on that. And quarters. I mean, we might as well just do the whole back section, which will then give us a pretty good, you know, place to start. Then do we do leaf springs, or do we spend like, you could buy all sorts of stuff. The Speedway website is like a bad news bears for this, because you can just do like a bolt-on 4-link, and the front end, same thing, like just 4 bolts, so the whole front end is like tubular control arms and coilovers and all that sort of stuff. So you can make something that handles and then never drive it. Or do we make kind of a hot rod? Like, I love Crusher Camaro, obviously, everybody does. 67. I don't like yellow. Something along those lines, maybe. I have a 4-speed. I don't have a motor or nothing like that, so you know, what do we put in that? Do we do modern LS junk with like an overdrive so people can, you know, it's worth money? Or do we have fun? You know, like tunnel ramp small block, like everything really should have. And then, yeah, I'm sure tubular control arms and disc brakes are probably just as cheap as it is to rebuild the stock stuff, so we'll probably go that direction. Interior, it'll probably be pretty bare bones, but I gotta say, one of my favorite Camaros, it was in a movie called The Stoned Age. And there's I think it was a 67 or 68 Camaro, green, and I was just in it for a couple of clips, and it was pretty badass, and I really dug it. The plate was monster, I think, on it. So we built something like that. The thing I don't like, I'm torn with Camaros. They're like belly button cars, like everybody kind of has one. As a Tri-5 guy, I say that, but they don't stand out that much in my mind. Don't judge.
I've never heard of anyone refer to something as it's a belly button type of thing.
Well, so Tri-5s are pretty common. You can buy stuff, but they're expensive. But like Camaros are like, they're so cheap. It's unbelievable to buy stuff for. So that's why we could spend a little bit of money on it and kind of make it.
Cut your hair into a mullet?
No. 70s, that's when people had long hair. That's when it's probably like 5 years old. So, you know, I don't know what we do. We have lots of drivers. We have a lot of cars. And ultimately, we gotta start selling some, and I'm kind of on the fence. Like, do we just sell that one or what? Or build this one and sell it? Like, what do we need more cars for? It's a real hassle. We have like 25 cars. We live in the city, and we're not moving to the country. And yeah, so anyways, so that's the plan there. I know we've been super Tri-5 heavy lately, but now we're gonna have the 57 hardtop, which people seem to like. We'll have a Camaro shortly. We'll have a sweet Canadian supercar Bricklin on the channel, and other stuff will kind of come and go. Here, you know, here it is. But I mean, that my Nomad's almost done, and yeah, that's the plan for the next couple of months, anyways. It's been a while since I had a project needs one and everything, right? It's been like 3 days, so let's bring another one home. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. As always, comment below if you wouldn't mind. If you guys have tidbits on Camaros, let me know. If you know where to get parts for Camaros, let me know. If you have parts for Camaros and you're not in California, and let me know what's hard to find, what's not hard to find, what I should really be looking for. I'll see you in the next video, which will be somewhere warmer, inside maybe.
Wrap it up.
Have you had enough of this? All right. We'll see you on the next one. Let's get out of here.